What's going on, Divine Beings? Welcome back, or welcome to another episode of Eat Love Kitchen, where the main ingredient is love. All right, guys, so what we're going to be doing today is love, okay? No, I'm just kidding. All right, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be making a loaded potato patty. All right, so I just came up with that name myself. I'm not sure, maybe some people call it fritters or whatever, but a loaded potato patty. You're going to have potatoes, some ground crumbles, and some cheese. We're gonna need the vegan mayo to bring it all together. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and boil these potatoes. I have about 4 potatoes right here. I'm gonna put all the ingredients in the description. Whoop, damn. All right, so what you're gonna wanna do is get your potatoes boiling. Make sure they're like a mashed potato consistency, you could say. All right, guys, so while the potato is boiling, we're gonna go ahead and get started on our crumbles. So what I like to use is the Morningstar Griller crumbles. You can do whichever one you prefer. There's a lot of different types. I believe Walmart has a whole section where you can check it out. They have a bunch of, vegetarian, plant-based meats, you can say. Check that stuff out. They're great alternatives. There's no cruelty in those, no animals getting slaughtered. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on these crumbles. What we're gonna need is a 1/3 of a cup of onion, 1/3 of a cup of tomato, and a 1.5 cups of the crumbles. So let's get that on the skillet, guys. All right, guys, so we got a teaspoon of oil in here already. We're gonna throw in our onions, throw in the tomatoes. Give that a minute. Let that sweat up just a little bit. You don't want to cook it because you're going to cook it with the crumbles. You just want it to kind of sweat just a little bit. That's good enough. Throw your crumbles in. Now we're also just going to throw a little salt and pepper to taste. And of course, my favorite seasoning. What is it? That's right, it's paprika. Can't go wrong with some paprika. Now that we got this going, just mix it around. Oh, those smells, those flavors, you can smell them. It smells amazing. So now what we're gonna do is, now that we have everything on the skillet, we're just gonna go ahead throw the lid right on top. Bring the heat down to a medium low and just let that cook. All right, guys, so these crumbles are ready. We had the potatoes boiling for about 25 minutes. And the way you can tell if your potatoes are ready is you just grab a fork, stick right through them. If they go right through, then they're ready. They're ready to go. So now that these crumbles are ready, we're gonna turn that off, and then we're gonna get started on forming the patties. All right, guys, so we got our crumbles, we got our potatoes. Now you just wanna get a potato smasher, smash these potatoes. Once they're smashed up to a good mash, throw your crumbles in. And then we're also gonna put the vegan mayo to, basically it's gonna be a forming agent. So just throw about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. Depends on how many potatoes you're making. And just mash it all together. You don't need salt, you don't need pepper, everything's already in there, the flavor's already in there. So now that you got it all together, this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. This is what it looks like. So now we're gonna form them. We're gonna go ahead and just, it's not gonna be too hot. Just grab a good handful, or if you don't want to touch it, you can use a spoon. Grab a good handful, throw it on your plate. And I really learned that using a spatula makes it so much easier to form it. So, you know, push down on it, kind of bring it in, push down. It just takes a little patience, guys. But I mean, that's how your food comes out really good, when you really give it that attention. Smash. Another thing that I like to do is I'll scrape it and then I'll flip it. And then, you know, oh, we forgot the cheese. So, bam, just go ahead and throw that right back in there. The cheese, guys, you can use the cheese of your choice. I prefer Daya. It's or Daya cheese, really good. My sister doesn't like it, but you know, everyone has their own preference on the vegan cheeses. So I like to use the cheddar style vegan cheese. I only use one little slice of it. Go ahead and kind of just slice it into, or well, not slice it, just dice it. Oh, got a little bit of my nail right there. Make sure you watch your fingers, guys. I don't know if you guys can see, but ooh, I'm fine. All right, so go ahead and just dice, throw it in there. And if you're a cheese lover, go ahead and do 2 or 3. Give it a good mix around, And that's what it looks like with the cheese in there too. All right. Get this nail off. All right, so go ahead. Back to this. Just go ahead and put your potato patty down, press down, and go around, and just repeat the process, guys. Alright guys, so we've got our potato patties formed. Now all we have to do is fry them. But before I do that, I'm just gonna go ahead and get the toppings and stuff going. So you can top it with whatever you like. I'm doing some romaine lettuce, just sliced up. Nice and sliced. Also, one thing I like to do is it's an avocado spread. So I'm not sure if you've ever been to like Starbucks or something. They got like a little avocado spread. It's not guacamole or anything like that, but it kind of resembles it a little bit. Get it in your bowl that you're gonna use. Get your avocado. So now, we're just gonna go ahead and dump this avocado in here. We're gonna put some almond milk in it, not for the flavor or anything like that, but just to get it the consistency that we want. But with this, you wanna smash it. You wanna smash it. All right, just smash. Kind of smash that tomato, smash that onion, jalapeno. It's a good way to get your frustration out. Put just, I want to say, for one avocado and all that stuff, I would just do, you know, eyeball it. You don't want to put too much. And of course, salt and pepper. And another thing that I like to do is that's not enough. If you're a pepper lover like me, I also do a little bit of lime. And what the lime is for, it's not for flavor. It's just to slow down the oxidizing process, because avocado, it turns brown. It's because the oxygen is hitting the avocado, and you know, I don't want no brown, just red. So just go ahead and keep smashing. That's not the consistency that I want. I want it to be just a little runny. So maybe just, like I said, eyeball it. And of course, I'm using unsweetened almond milk. I'm using an unsweetened. I can't stress that enough. Don't use vanilla or any type of sweetened milk, because it's gonna ruin your day. Or not ruin your day, ruin that meal. I once tried to make a potato cheddar soup. This is before I went completely vegan. I tried doing a potato cheddar soup, and I used vanilla almond milk, and oh my God, it was not good at all. So learn from my mistakes, guys. So that's good. So you see, you know, it just so good. Go ahead and just cover that, put it in the fridge. Let's get these potato patties frying, guys. All right, guys. So in the skillet, you want to make sure that your heat is at a medium high. You don't want it too high, because you don't want to burn this stuff. So in the skillet, about a tablespoon of oil. Tablespoon of oil. Make sure it's all around, because you don't want it to stick. All right. And just get your potato patties in here, guys. Go ahead and just start one by one. And you don't want to mess with it too much, because remember, if you start messing with it before it's ready, it's going to start to fall apart. All right, guys, so it's been about 5 minutes now. We're going to go ahead and just check the bottom, see if it's ready. It's looking like it's ready. So we're going to go ahead and just start flipping these. You want to be very careful with these. Oh, yeah. That's it. There you go. There it goes. Looking good. You can see. There it is. That's what I want to see. That's what you want to see right there. And then just get the other side cooking. And if if they start breaking up, don't beat yourself up. It's still gonna taste amazing. Just try to get it to the form that you want it. And that's it. You can kind of see what it looks like now. You see the little cheese melting out of the sides. So good, guys. So good. Check them as you go, guys. All right, guys. So just keep an eye on them. Make sure they don't burn. But the way you can tell they're done is when you pick it up and it doesn't look flimsy. All you need for this delicious recipe is love. So it looks like some of these are already kind of done. So we're just gonna go ahead and start stacking them. I like to be sure. Flip them over. See that they're not falling apart. If they're falling apart, you can give them a little more time. Oh, Yeah, see, that's what I want to see. That's what you want to see right there. That's how you want it to feel. So the way you can eat this is you can have it for breakfast, you can have it for lunch, or even a dinner as a side. It's really up to you. Looks like these are ready, so we're gonna go ahead and just start getting them plated. Check out these potato patties before I start, you know. So good, guys. So good. You got your cheese, you got your tomato in there, the onions, the vegan mayo to bring it all together. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. All right, so we're not gonna stack that one. You gotta be careful with this stuff. But like I said, if it breaks on you, don't worry about it. It's all good. There you go, guys. There you have it. I'll show you guys right now what my plate looks like once I start topping it. But vegan loaded potato patties, guys. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, so we're gonna get these plated now. I just can't get over how beautiful these look. So now let's plate this stuff, guys. So what I would normally do, you can top it with whatever you like. Me personally, just keep it simple. Little lettuce on top, right? Little lettuce, little parsley, doesn't hurt, adds to the flavor. Some tomato. And our avocado spread, guys. Look at that. Look how good that looks. That color, that nice, beautiful color. And honestly, you can do as much as you like of this stuff. Me, I just put a ton because it's so good. All these flavors pair well, so well together. You know, a little drop up there, drop right there. And my goodness, I don't even know how to explain it, guys. This stuff right here is so good. Just come here, come here. Let me show you. Let me get a little close up on you guys. Just take a look at this stuff, guys. I'm just saying, you can do this as a side. You can have it as a meal on this full thing. I'm just trying to show you guys that you don't need any type of animal products, or you don't need to do any harm to any type of animal to eat good food, guys. I'm telling you. You know, one thing I want to leave you guys with, if you guys can please like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family if you enjoy this video. And remember this, humans are not superior than other animals. You know, just because we can speak, just because we can think, or because we're smarter, you know, it doesn't mean that they don't feel pain. You know, they feel happiness, they feel fear. So just think about that stuff, guys. This stuff right here, no animal cruelty needed. So good. So, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this stuff. Let me know in the comments if you tried it or if you think it's nasty, what I can do to make it taste better for you guys. And have a good one. Let's just go ahead and try this really quick. So good. You can really taste the cheese in this. You taste the crumbles as you chew. The avocado just brings it all together, guys. And if you don't like avocado, you don't need to. Enjoy.